Good morning, children. So we have discussed about length formula and what are the uses, how we are calculating it, and all in the previous class. Where by the length formula we can calculate focal length of one lens by using its object distance and image distance. And when we are calculating in that case of object distance and image distance, approximate we took r1 and r2 are equal. If r1 r2 are not equal in real life, for example, if we take spectacles will not have same curved surface, so the curved surface this side and curved surface this side won't be same. It's not a biconvex lens. If at all it's a biconvex or biconcave, the curved nature here or here won't be equal. So if in that case, that is if r1 and r2 are not equal, if r1 r2 are not equal, then how to calculate the focal length of the lens? So for calculating that, we are using this lens maker formula. So let us derive this equation for lens maker formula. So here let's observe about this picture. This is a biconvex lens what we have taken, where this is the first curved surface as the incident ray is from this side, and this is the second curved surface. For this curved surface, the radius of curvature is r1 towards this side, and for this curved surface the radius of curvature r2 for this side. And first, when the light is traveling in the first medium and incidence on this first curved surface, and image forms at the point of q, so from this point it refracts and forms at q. And next, but it's not continuously traveling towards this, it's traveling only up to the next curved surface in this medium. And next, when it is coming out, again it is undergoing the refraction and by the second curved surface from this medium to out. So at that condition it is traveling from this point to out, so by that it is again refracting and reaching to point of this. So from the first curved surface the image should form at q, and by the second curved surface it's, instead of traveling here, it is reaching to I. So now we already derived an equation for refraction by curved surface. The equation of refraction by curved surface is n2 by v minus n1 by u is equals to n2 minus n1 by r. So this is the formula for refraction by curved surface. Now here we have two surfaces. This is the first curved surface, this is the second curved surface. So according to that two curved surfaces, let us calculate these values. So instead of taking n1 and n2, let me take na as this outer medium, and nb as a inner medium, because again here we have n1 and n2. So na and nb. So the lens is made up of a medium with refractive index nb, and outside surrounding medium with refractive index na. Now for first curved surface, this is object and this is the image. For that case, let me substitute that here, then I get okay, let me write these values: n1, n2, u, v and r. Then I can substitute in this. What is n1? For first curved surface, this is the first medium and this is the second medium. So then n1 is na and n2 is nb. And what is u? U is an object distance. So obviously it's an object distance here, but as according to the sign convention it is negative. So this is minus u. But image is not image distance here, because due to the first curved surface the image is formed at q. Therefore the distance from lens to the image found by the first curved surface, this one is x. So v is equals to s. That's also, it's a positive. And now x is positive as it is in the same direction of incident ray. Next, radius of curvature. For first curved surface, this side we have a radius of curvature r1. So r is nothing but r1, and here it is positive because towards the other side in the direction of incident ray. So these values, if we substitute in this equation, then we get n2, that is nb by v, nothing but x minus n1 na by u is minus u is equals to n2 minus n1, that is nb minus na by r is nothing but r1. So this is, and here by solving it I can write nb by x plus na by u is equals to nb minus na by r1. So this is the equation of first curved surface. Right, next let me go with the second curved surface. So here second curved surface is this. So for this curved surface we have radius of curvature is r2, and for this where the object appears, for the second curved surface this appears as an object, because instead of making it to travel here, it is making it to travel to I. So for this appears as an object and this appears as an image for the second curved surface. So let us write the same refractive formula for second curved surface, for this curved surface. Now right, for second curved surface, let me write what is n1, n2, u, v and r. What is n1? n1. So for second curved surface, light is traveling from inside of the lens to outside. So this taken as n1 and outside is as n2. So nb as n1 and na as n2. Now which is object? This is object. Then object distance will be x, and it is towards the other side, so it is in the direction of incident ray, positive, plus, and v image. So here this is an original image formed according to the second curved surface, so image will be v, so it is positive v. And what is radius of curvature? So this radius of curvature, for this radius will be towards the other side, so this is the radius of curvature of second curved surface, but it is opposite direction to the incident, so negative. So r value is minus r2. Let us substitute these in the equation. n2 by v minus n1 by u is equals to n2 minus n1 by r, where if I substitute these values in this, then I get na by v minus nb by x is equals to na minus nb by minus r2. Okay, and now if I check both equations, equation number 1 and equation number 2, so let me change a little more this equation number 2. na by v minus nb by x is equals to nb minus na by r2, as this minus multiplied at the top, so this will become minus na plus nb, so nb minus na by r2. Now let me take the first equation and second equation. If I take first equation and second equation, if I add equation number 1 and equation number 2, then what I get? If I take equation number 1 and 2, then I get na by v, this is the equation number 2. So first equation, n okay, first equation NB by X plus NA by U plus, I'm adding to the second equation, NA by V minus NB by X is equals to this one, NB minus NA by R1 plus NB minus NA by R2. Now we can see here NB by X, NB by X gets cancelled and left NA by U plus NA by V is equals to NB minus NA again taken common, 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Right, if I take NA common here, then I get 1 by, okay, let me take it as 1 by V plus 1 by U is equals to NB minus NA of 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Okay, so this I can divide at the both sides, then I get it as 1 by V plus 1 by U is equals to NB minus NA by NA by NA, 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Right, so here 1 by V plus 1 by U is equals to N, so here NB NA gets cancelled, then it will be 1 by V plus 1 by U is equals to NBA minus 1 into 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. So this equation is lens maker formula, but here we have taken already sign convention of the negative. If I taken for general, then I get object distance as minus and the radius of curvature R2 is also a minus, then it will become 1 by V minus 1 by U is equals to NBA minus 1 into 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. So here 1 by V minus 1 by U is, according to lens formula, this is the focal length of the lens. So then it will become 1 by F is equals to NBA minus 1 into 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2, where NBA is refractive index of the second medium, that is the medium of the lens comparing with the surrounding medium, and R1 and R2 are the radius of curvature of lenses, and F is a focal length. So with this formula I can calculate if at all the radius of curvature is not equal at the both sides of the lens. Thank you.